cracking weather today. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers around the world, straight out of Ngaruahia via Titahi Bay, here's Maurieo. Hello, hello. Welcome. Hi 3.5. How's your day been? Well, it's been a cracker day for me. Cold and casual. Very casual day. Very slow. Didn't get as much done as I'd liked, but I did get some done. So the day started, well, not so early. My alarm didn't go off, but my lovely wife woke me up at 5 to 7, and I hurriedly got dressed and went in for my infusion, thinking that I was going to be late, but I was still the first one there. So it must have been one of those days. And it was a very crisp, clear winter's day, well, the second day of winter. As you can see from the sky behind me, that's taken at night. My camera compensates for the lights. I'm trying to work out how to capture the night shots, which tend to be my go-to one for the vlog, because I get to the end of the day and think, oh my God, I haven't taken a photo for the vlog. So that's this one here, but I was just trying to show what a clear day it was. It had a nice little twilighty glow to it just after 5. So yes, I went in for my infusion, and that all went according to plan and fairly well, and just came straight home from that. And my intention is to get an exam written this long weekend, and so my intention was to come home and start in on the exam, but that didn't happen. I procrastinated. I looked at various bits of social media, had some ideas, got a few ads on Facebook about a new action camera like the GoPro, but it's got a flip screen. Well, it looks quite interesting, so I had a bit of a check out on that, and cost-wise it seems quite a little bit of cheaper than the GoPro. It's on Indiegogo at the moment. I think it's called a Marco or something. And then also I had a look at a little pocket projector, which also came up as ads on Facebook, which seems that I'm very easily influenced by such things. But eventually I got into the exam and had quite a productive hour and a half, and got quite a bit done, so I'm quite pleased. And then I decided I'd get into the vlog early, but then I remembered that I'd been watching Falling Down, the Michael Douglas movie from some years ago. I'd seen a reference to it in something I was looking at, so I tracked that down and I was watching that. So I finished off watching that, which, yeah, quite a good little movie, quite an interesting theme there. So I got that all done, and then I contemplated not going outdoors, but no, I've got to do a little bit each day. I think it affects my movement. I move a lot more freely if I get that little exercise outside. So I went out and removed the last remaining waratah or star post. Was a little bit tricky, as it had a plant around it that I had to cut out with the chainsaw, and that had a wee bit of a downside in that I nicked the waratah with the chainsaw. No damage to the waratah, but I don't think the chainsaw's quite as sharp as it used to be, and yes, so we might have to change the chain on that and get the old one sharpened or discarded. It's they don't cut through steel very well, the chainsaw, but we got that done. Got the last star post out, or waratah, got it out, so that's all sorted, and just trimmed a few more bits and pieces of tree there. waiting for it all to dry out so I can have a bit of a burn up and create some more storage space to cut down some more. But yeah, all in all, pretty productive there. And it's now just gone 9:17 and I'm recording my vlog. So yeah, I might have a good couple of hours. I'm hoping to get into bed early tonight and then get up early tomorrow, well, early-ish tomorrow, and get a good lash at this exam. Hopefully I'll get it pretty much completed by the end of the day. Well, that's my hope. I'm behind already. I'm getting little nudges from work and things like that. So yeah, so a bit of start, bit of feejoering. I'll go over to the diary just to go so we can see the record there. So yes, 2,357 steps, not too many. Although it was a cracking day outside, it was quite cold, but crisp and clear skies, a typical winter day. Lovely, great sort of day really. It's, you know, I used to like working on these days because you had to have a certain bit of movement to keep warm. And yeah, no, always felt good on these days. So 774, cracker of a day, and where, what, who was aware. Not too much on the other videos and shouting out, working on the exam, and I had my infusion. So yeah, daily challenge. So I went to my go-to spot to find my daily challenge questions. And the first one that intrigued me was, who was the author of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? But I didn't think that would last very long, given that Moz is back in the picture. So I even think he might have even had the answer before he'd finished reading the question. So I didn't go with that one. Instead, I've gone with this one here. The Minoan civilization was centered on which island? Clearly not that island, and that doesn't look very civilized at all, but nonetheless an island. So one of these 4 islands here. If you know the answer, put your comments in the below the video, in the comments below the video. And if you don't know, well, you know, look it up or guess. So yesterday's Hall of Fame daily challenge was, what kind of flowers are these? And of course, they are Agapanthus. The Agapantha, went to great pains to grow the Agapantha. The Agapantha is quite a prolific grower around where we live, and it's used quite a lot on the roadsides and in car islands and sort of areas where not, you know, they're a low maintenance plant and they just grow and put on quite a nice display at different times of the year. But they grow into these thick clumps and can become quite impenetrable with standard tools. So they can become quite a nuisance in some ways. And so I've got a few of them around the place. They, as I say, they grow in gravel driveways and that, which can be quite annoying. But yeah, so they're quite common, and I got to, initially we saw them and said, oh, they'd be nice, and we put a few in, and now we've had second thoughts about their, you know, just how good they are. But anyway, they're Agapanthus, and Tartan Snowflake got onto that one pretty smartly with a good comment on that, and Moz came in and well, agreed and confirmed, but a little bit later on. So we haven't put him on the Hall of Fame there, as he wasn't the first one in, but and it was just as easy to leave it how it is. So well done, Tartan Snowflake. Well done, Moz. A comment from EP, Elliot Plays, popped in to say hello as well. So thanks everybody for, you know, watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. And if you want to get each notification of each video I put out, it's minimum of 2 a day, sometimes 3 or 4. Yeah, just click the little notification bell and bing, 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 it'll come up in your notifications if that's what you want. So, yeah, thanks everyone for your marvellous support. I look forward to seeing you again, hopefully tomorrow. And, well, cheers. See you.
That's all, folks.
This has been a maureo presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngarawahia, capital of the Waikato district, a district towards the top of the North Island of Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud. That little country at the bottom of the globe, the place where Kiwis live.